Tell us more about peer relays.
So we're definitely going to provide the tooling to mirror data. In fact, we have open source tooling already. And if it's not part of the doc side now, it will be very soon. I can't remember. But that's obviously very essential for us because we're like Keat itself is mirrored on the network and we're distributing it through the network. Trust me when I say that my laptop is not running all the time to seed Keat. I luckily have tooling to allow other laptops and computers around the world to do that. And so that's super essential for us. The first part of this tooling is obviously very simple, but in a good way. It's actually, I think it's like a 200-line program that does our seeding because it's really simple, because it's modular building blocks. For the marketplace stuff, that's more of something that's coming later. But everything we're doing will be open source at some point, and including stuff for that.
Yeah, I think that there's going to be an important future for actual marketplace for data. But first of all, we can call these peer-to-peer relays, right? I would like to mention two important facts on the peer-to-peer relays. First of all, they are optional. So they can be a core part of the peer-to-peer ecosystem, but they are not, right? So they are extremely useful. But the most critical idea around peer-to-peer is that every single peer has to be self-sufficient. A peer can go offline for days, years, months, doesn't matter, right? So when it comes back online, he start working again and connect to the rest of the peers and exchange data and synchronize with the missing pieces. All the data structures that are in the documentation are well suited for that. But again, the peer-to-peer relays are something that is nice to have because they can increase the availability or can help synchronizing data even when you're offline. That's fine. The second one is that the peer-to-peer relays can offer an important business model for who has storage that he wants to sell, or CPU, or additional resources. That could be even data centers. They want to participate to this interesting new business model. But the critical part is that, especially when it comes to storage, relays only relay data that is encrypted. So they don't have access to others people's data whatsoever, right? So they see something that is scrambled for them, they cannot get into it, they cannot tamper with it. Because the beauty, for example, of a hypercores is that they are verifiable, so no one can tamper with the data.
Visit holepunch.to to view our documentation.